Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the SplatCade podcast. I'm your host, David, and I'm joined by
Devon
and Jacob.
And this week, this episode is sponsored by no one because we have no sponsors. So,
except for that skull behind you.
I don't need you touching that skull, Devon.
I'm touching that skull. I'm touching that damn skull.
You need to leave my skull alone.
No.
He wants the head, David.
God damn it. I will skull fuck that skull.
Jesus.
So, yeah, great start to this podcast. There's a couple things I want to talk about. There's a lot of things that have been happening lately in both entertainment and in our own personal lives. Devon, you're a very particular case because it's happened in entertainment and in your personal life because Spider-Man for PS4 just dropped.
Hell yeah.
Talk to me about this. I want to know, is it good?
Yes, it is fucking good. If you played Spider-Man 2, back in the day, PS2 era,
right?
You played it, right?
Was that the one that had somebody? Was that the one that had the somebody save me? And if you didn't hit the button, probably just fucking hit the ground. They were just like,
no, that was Spider-Man 3.
That was Spider-Man 3, and I think that one that was either the X. There was two different versions of that one that were weird.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because I know there's an Xbox one because I played that one, and I don't remember what the other one was.
Well, like a PS3 or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was PS3.
It was either PS3 or Wii.
I think it was Wii.
Wii's always fucking different and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this is at the time of PS2 and PS3, next gen.
Yeah,
shit.
it was just coming up on the next gen. I think the Wii was out with. No, it wasn't. Holy shit, the Wii was released way after. Nintendo does not give a fuck about consoles.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Wii came out around the same time as Xbox 360 and PS3. That was the trifecta then.
Right.
That was that generation.
But I'm saying the Wii came out way after the initial release date.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It came out 2000. Shit, 2006. God, now I'm like, oh God, when? No, it would have come out 2008.
Yeah, I was going to say 2008.
Because I was like, wait, no, GameCube was 04. I almost lost my street cred as a Nintendo nerd. All I do is play Nintendo. You would think I would know the release dates of some of this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking Spider-Man. Yeah, if you played Spider-Man 2, you'll fucking love this one. Was that the one that had the narrator in it? The one that fucking
it was in
snidely give you shit yeah. So here's what you got to do: go climb a building. You know what you're doing,
played
dumbass
by
piece of shit.
Motherfucking Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Wait, really? That's Bruce Campbell?
Yes. Fucking Groovyyy Bruce Campbell.
Groovy Bruce Campbell.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I got it confused. I was like, wait, Bruce Campbell? That can't be right.
What are you thinking, Bruce Willis?
What?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Die Hard action star Bruce Campbell.
You know when he chopped off a terrorist's hand with a chainsaw in that
with a chainsaw. God damn it. 10 seconds in and we're already stupid.
He kicked the dude off the roof and said, "Groovy." Yes.
You remember when he put ho ho ho, I'm the guy with a gun on somebody's chest?
Oh my God. Fucking Jesus Christ. The sad part is
the words right out of my mouth, dude.
And people say, oh, they confuse roles, and you're like, fuck, I could absolutely see a movie with that actor in that role. It's completely different, but you can see it happening.
Yeah, I can see that with fucking Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell in Die Hard would be fucking funny.
That would be hilarious. I would love that.
I did it again. I was like, wait, that is who was in that movie. And I was like, no, Brain, that's not who's in that movie. That's Bruce Willis. God damn it.
Just making fun of you.
But on the other hand, Bruce Willis in the Evil Dead series, that would just be a fuck. Oh God, who's the really popular zombie director? I literally had his name and I blanked on it.
What, George Romero?
Yeah, Bruce Willis in
Evil Dead.
In Evil Dead, or it just becomes a George Romero, basic George Romero zombie movie, with a lot more cool shit because of the whole chainsaw hand and shit.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I guess that's technically more Ash versus Evil Dead, but I'm splitting hairs at this point.
Yeah, that was the second one.
Because Evil Dead 2 was the one where he actually
got the
chainsaw hand. In the first one, he was kind of like the wimpy character. They're like, no, fuck that. Let's let Bruce Campbell be Bruce Campbell.
Let's make him a badass. Let's fuck with him in like the first half, but make him a badass at the end.
Shop smart, S-smart. This is my boomstick. Like, that movie was fucking hilarious.
I fucking love that one. Hell yeah. Holy shit.
But about Spider-Man though, so like how does it play? Because I don't have a PS4 because I put all of my money into a PC.
But
no. I have consoles. They're just not mainstream consoles.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because I have, you know, a Wii U and like an SNES Classic, and then anything else I play on my PC. But like anything that's a console exclusive, I'm kind of SOL.
So you have a shitty Nintendo console and an old as fuck one.
Excuse you, that came out that came out last year.
What the fucking? You mean the
classics came out last year.
Oh, okay. Isn't it like a remake?
Yeah, it's basically just.
Then it's still old. It's just got new parts.
But that's not old. That one up there, that came out last year. That's new parts. Old concept, new parts.
That's what I'm saying. It's an old console with new parts.
No, I said old concept.
Oh, old concept.
It's still an old console.
It's an old console.
It's just made with new parts.
So you're saying then if Ford makes a 1979 Mustang, right, to spec, factory brand new with today's machinery and stuff, that's an old car because it got made today, but it's an old car.
It's the fucking what's the fucking
like an older model.
What's that, like the Plato theory or whatever? If you replace a plank of a ship, then it's
if you replace it's basically if you replace every part of a ship, right? Like you have the ship, and if over time you replace every part of the ship, like every single part,
right?
Is it still the same ship?
No.
And that's the thing. It's like, what? But if it's all the same parts, just new parts.
Is it the
same shit?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Welcome to philosophy, buddy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Are we back on camel spider philosophy?
No. God,
no. Robo camel spiders.
That's my problem with like transhumanism.
I thought you were gonna say that's my problem with camel spiders.
No, I replaced my entire body with just camel spider parts.
God,
no, that's my problem.
Then at that point, are you or are you a camel spider?
Exactly.
Both.
That's my problem with transhumanism. Like even if
Spider-Man.
he is more camel spider than man.
That went in a full circle. I did not see.
That was great. Yeah, I will admit that was pretty good.
Just looks at camera.
Yeah, that theory is my problem with like transhumanism because you know what that is, right? You replace most of your body with like robotic parts.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we talked.
That's like the main leading thing behind like the cyborg thing, right? It's like if you swap everything, are you still a human? All that stuff. Like, oh no, you're still human because your soul or your essence or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
But where
that's
like
fucking hard to say right there.
Like, you don't know where that's located. That's. I mean, it's difficult to say.
Technically, turn yourself into an AI at that point.
Well, see, if you keep your brain, you're technically still human. You're human in a robot body because I mean, not to give anyone an existential fucking crisis, but like you are a meat puppet.
You're technically a robot with flesh.
Yeah,
like you are a collection of neurons controlling a flesh bag.
Yeah,
for its own for the survival of the neurons.
Yeah, basically
because the firing of the things somehow at some level, despite them being simple celled organisms, know, hey, we need to send these signals in a certain way because that gives us nutrients that lets us continuing to do this thing, which is it's fucking mind-boggling the shit we can do. Like because you're like, man, I want to go out and grab this phone. Brain, go out and grab this phone, and it like knows what to do, how to fire, and everything to do this, which is amazing when you consider the fact that we are literally just, neutrons and protons in a collection of shit.
Yeah, just smashed together, fucking figuring shit out as we go. It's like, how the fuck is like if you look at things at the most basic level, you're just like,
it's
how the
fascinating.
Fuck does the universe work? What the fuck? You are literally like trillions trillions
orders of magnitude more than that, I'm sure.
Yeah, just
exactly.
Like infinite amount of like random ass materials smashed together to become a living thing. Yeah. It's just like, how the what? What is the universe?
How is this?
How is this? What am I? What are you? Are you a thing? Do you know I am me? Do I know you are you? Like fucking.
And that goes into the whole thing of like, what is reality? And then you just start unraveling everything.
Spools. We've been through this before. Fucking.
I feel like I'm watching like a Neil Breen show.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Welcome to the SplatCade podcast, where we make you challenge your reality.
Jesus Christ.
And then fucking destroy it.
You are listening to us. But who are you to be listening to us?
Yeah,
how are you doing this? Can you be sure that what you're listening to is real?
Are you sure you're not just listening to hallucination, a culmination of your brain having voices in his head, or a simulation by some outside being?
Oh God, here we go again.
Jesus Christ. How did we go from fucking Spider-Man to hold on, I know we followed the spider thread from Spider-Man to the essence of the universe.
Hey, that's how Spider-Man do, apparently. You ever watch the 60s Spider-Man?
Oh my God.
The memes from 60 Spider-Man are golden.
Hell, even the show too. I've watched the show and I can't stop laughing.
Meme Prime. Fucking yeah, that shit's funny.
Yes, it is. Holy shit.
Fuck else did we want to talk about today?
So Gat.io, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So on the top, and then on the topic of video games, I recently started playing through. What?
Were we on the topic of video games at that
point? Well, Spider-Man.
We started with it.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So on the topic of video games, I'm in the process of going through my Steam library because I'm playing through The Binding of Isaac I'm playing through The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus right now, which is a Zelda-inspired roguelite made by Ed McMillan and the Nicholas team. I have, to put it in perspective, in Skyrim, I have 340 hours, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
In Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, 670.
Jesus Christ.
Literally almost double.
Damn.
Fuck.
All I'm doing right now is grinding out the last couple of achievements, which at this point are get a 5-win streak in the daily challenges, which I'm like spying. There's actually a subreddit for the Isaac daily challenges. So like, oh yeah, the run for today was this character to this end goal. Here's the items you got. By the way, and like the people will discuss it and be like, oh yeah, today's run was garbage. I got, this character and I got no health ups for the entire fucking run and died 3 floors in. And it'll be stuff like that. So that's my resource right now to try to get this one achievement, which is the 5-win streak.
Right.
Then after that, I'm just going to do dailies till I kill myself 31 times to get dedication. And then I'll get 1,000,001%, which will then, but then there's the new DLC dropping, and I already explained to Jacob my whole hell with that.
That's gonna be
damn, they're making a new DLC for that?
Yeah, there's another DLC coming for it, and that's going to add like all of Anti-Birth, which is a really popular, very transformative fan mod to it.
Oh, that's dope.
Which adds a lot of new items, a lot of new enemies, new variants, new bosses, new achievements, which, if I don't get 1,000,001%, which is you got all the other achievements in the game, as it stands right now in Afterbirth Plus, which I get,
basically fucked it. That's good.
Which I get if I get the dedication and the marathon, which are the 2 achievements I'm trying to get right now.
Right.
If I don't get 1,000,001% before Repentance drops, the 1,000,001%, which is so close I can fucking taste it, flies into the ether for me to like fight my way through Anti-Birth and beat it again, and then get 1,000,001% from that.
Shit, you better get on it then.
That's what I'm trying to do. But that's not my point, because I'm like kind of playing the waiting game now with Isaac.
Yeah,
I'm going through my Steam library and I'm kind of saying like, okay, well, haven't played Long Dark in a while. That game's really fun. I actually want to do a let's play of that. Not to you specifically. You don't gotta look so alarmed.
No, I thought you pointed at me. I was like, I wasn't looking. I was like, what? He wants me to do it?
No, so I played the Long Dark for a couple hours the other day. Got mauled by a bear on like one of my best sandboxes ever because apparently.
Okay, I just pictured that you were like looking at your Steam library and then all of a sudden a fucking bear came in.
Oh, okay, right. No, I was not mauled by a bear in our recording studio. No.
You see a bear smashing through your window. You're like, what the fuck? And it's just like,
like literally,
where did the bear come from?
Like literally, it was like, oh, I was looking at the Long Dark. Oh shit!
Bear busts down your door.
I can probably play the Long Dark.
He came through this fucking monitor
screen.
The longest dark.
That actually just reminds me of this post I saw the other day by ProZD, fantastic voice actor and comedian, I guess. He does the same kind of shit we do. Where there was an old like Twitter post that I've seen forever. Where it's like you ring a door, it like rings doorbell, ding dong. It's like, oh, Tricker Bear. Bear. He has chosen the bear.
I remember that. Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah, Tricker Bear.
Bear.
He's chosen the bear. Release the bear. It's like, what? No. Ah! He's like, yeah.
But no, so like I started playing my Steam library, and one of the games that I have on there that I first started playing through was Saints Row Gat Out of Hell.
Right.
Which is like this weird, not a full game, but kind of a standalone expansion.
Yeah, pretty much for Saints Row 4, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it continues immediately after Saints Row 4 basically ends.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that was like the fastest I've ever beat a game.
Yeah.
Because I got through all of Saints Row Gat Out of Hell in like 4 hours. For the full story. Like I did all the missions apparently.
To be fair, have you done like all the side missions too, or?
Well, no, like just the main story, okay, which I did on accident.
To be fair, the Saints Row games, their stories are fucking short as fuck. Like literally, it's all side activities basically.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that, because like the stories as the games went on got shorter because they cared less about the story and more about just, go apeshit and have fun.
Yeah.
Because they were at the time competing with like when Saints Row 2 dropped, they were competing with like Mafia 2, which I think was like when around the same time period. Mafia 2, Grand Theft Auto like would have been like 3 or 4.
I think 4.
No.
For Saints Row 2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Because one was like PS1 era.
3. No, 3 wouldn't have been Saints Row 3 wouldn't have been competing with 4 either.
I think
Saints Row has huge like gaps in it.
Yeah, they do. But
that's why
my point is Saints Row was competing with like the bigger, more serious, very story driven,
right,
steal car, shoot people games.
Right.
So like Saints Row 2 was like probably the most Saints Row 1 and 2. I never actually played 1 because I don't have the console necessary to play it. And PC ports basically don't exist because the rights are locked into purgatory.
Yeah, I haven't played it either.
But Saints Row 1 and 2 are like the real, like they're the serious, Grand Theft Auto, very story heavy, character driven stories.
Exactly. If you were done with GTA, boom, here's Saints Row, basically.
Basically, yeah. Right. So then with that, when you go into Saints Row 3, Saints Row the Third, that's when they kind of start diverging from that and into more like here's a bat that's an actual penis.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is a dildo bat. Here's a fucking what was that one mission? The shit truck mission.
Oh yeah, spray shit all over the city for money.
That.
Like that's when it started diverging, and that's when Saints Row I think really started finding itself.
Right.
Yeah. And like hey, let's just go ape shit. Why do we have to be serious about it? Hey. By the way, one of the main antagonists in one of these games, well, not antagonists, one of the scariest people in one of these games is a dude who dresses up as a cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
Genki or whatever.
Fuck any of the gangsters in any of the Saints Row games. Genki is an actual psychopath.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, he'll just show up on the streets. Yeah. Like, Genki, for anyone who doesn't know, Genki will actually just show up on the streets and just start beating people to death with bats. He'll just be walking around. Something will trigger him. Like, someone bumps into him, a car hits him. He'll get up and start killing people for no reason. And you're like, man, I know I'm the mass murdering gangster, but damn, you got to relax, Genki, and then he'll come after you.
A show of people killing each other.
Right.
Fucking crazy.
But I'm not here today to sing the praises of Saints Row. I'm here to condemn it. Because this fucking game, right?
Uh-huh.
As I've said it many times before, I have OCD. It's fine. It's a thing I live with, right?
Right.
Saints Row 4, that had 300 or 400 something collectibles in it, right?
Uh-huh.
My OCD made me collect all of them.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Cool.
I can bet you that, yeah.
Gat Out of Hell, a 4-hour game, has 940 fucking spirit clusters and 247 other collectibles for a grand total of like 1,100 something in this game.
Yes.
I got them all in 2 days.
All right.
That's not the thing, though. I'm getting to the thing that's making me mad.
I'm like trying to
get to the fucking thing, man. And stop saying you're getting to the thing. You're already doing that.
So the reason I'm mad is there's 940 of these soul clusters that you use to upgrade your arcane powers, right?
Yes.
and you use these soul clusters to upgrade your arcane power. So I'm thinking, okay, if I collect all the fucking soul orbs, then I'll be able to upgrade all of the powers all the way through. Because that's what a good game would do. That's what a normal fucking game would do. Well, guess what, asshats? Deep Silver decided to fuck me, and they make it so you get 940 soul orbs to spend between all your powers, but that's not enough. You don't have enough fucking soul orbs with 940 of these things to upgrade all the powers all the way. I was going through it, and I was wrapping up. I was like, okay, let me do Blast, let me do Aura, then let me go to do Stomp, right? Like I'll go through them in that order. I'll finish them all out. I'll have them all completed. My OCD will be happy. It's the least I can. It's the least they can do for me, since I went ahead and bought collecting all your stupid fucking spirit orbs all over town. I go through it. I finish Blast, right? I finished Stomp, and I'm like, man, I've only got like 45 of these left, and each one of these upgrades costs 10. There better not be more than a couple upgrades left in the other categories. I do fucking 3, and I do 3 in the next category. The next one that's up is 15. I was like, wait, no, but there's more just in this category, and then there's more in the next one. What the fuck? Why did you make me collect all this shit? It was not even going to be enough to fucking upgrade everything. Why would you do this to me, Deep Silver? You're going to make me collect all your bullshit, and you're not going to let me fucking finish? I am livid.
Well, you are in hell, so.
Oh my God.
They gave you the dildo bat. That's what they did. It's like fucking collectibles. Whack.
Yeah, just whack. There's your collectible.
Fucking Jesus.
The funniest thing is, too, there's actually a character in Gat Out of Hell. You actually play as Gat and Kinsey from Saints Row 4.
Yeah. I forgot about Kinsey. Hell yeah. Yeah.
And when you play as Kinsey, I was okay with Kinsey in Saints Row 4. She was an alright sidekick, kind of the Deus Ex Machina. I can hack whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I fucking fell in love with her in Gat Out of Hell. Because when you collect shit with her, like occasionally she'll like once you collect one of those stupid soul orbs, occasionally she'll be like, "Man, this is real bad for my OCD." And I was like, someone who understands. Because at the same time, yes, it's terrible for my OCD. I know this. I am self-aware enough to know this is bad for me, because for 2 days I did not record with Jacob. Because I was like, "Hey, Jacob, you want to record today?" "Yeah, sure, man. I'm down to record." And I was just fucking collecting collectibles because I couldn't stop myself. Oh, no. I told Jacob, I was like, "Oh, I can like." I was thinking to myself, "Hey, I need to get up and shower. I need to get up and go to the restroom.
I need to live.
I need to go up and go eat. I need to go up and record with Jacob, as we have already established."
Oh no!
And I need to do things today. Let me do things. OCD. No, you finish this thing, but I got to do other things. But you need to do this thing. I don't need to do this thing.
But yes, you do.
But yeah, exactly.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You need to do this thing. It's not finished. But I got other things. No, you don't. You got this.
We got this.
And that's the thing. That's what OCD for like. That's what some of my OCD trips are. Sometimes it's just like, "Hey, I'm going to do a thing for 8 hours."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because it's happened to me where like, "Oh, this pen's out of place. Well, time to redecorate my entire fucking house."
Holy shit. Damn.
Oh, wow, this pen's out of place. I gotta fix the couch. These pillows are not in alphabetical order.
Don't do this to me, because I'm thinking like, wait, fuck, is the couch straight? Fuck, is the couch straight? Fuck, is the couch straight?
Couch is straight. Couch is straight.
I don't believe you.
Oh, no.
Is it?
You've unleashed like, I'm gonna fix this fucking couch now when we're finished with this podcast.
Oh, no. What have you done?
Couch straight. I swear to God, couch straight.
Don't hurt us. Help.
Help.
And then the other thing too about Kinsey that I like so much is like, what I was playing Kinsey when I got the last soul orb.
Uh-huh.
And when you get the last one with her, I don't know what it would have said with Gat, but it's like, she's like, "Whew, that I'm done. Now to find something else and neurotically correct. Collect."
Oh my God.
And I'm like, yes, this character understands. They understand what living hell I'm currently going through.
She gets me.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. Actually.
Yeah, literally.
Keep on forgetting about that
going
shit.
through literal hell. Well, fictional literal hell.
Fictional.
I don't know. Like there's a voice line because I'm going to spoil it a little bit. You get to meet some like historical.
It's old now. No one fucking cares.
You get to meet some historical figures. Like one of the most imposing ones is Dracula. Like the actual Vlad the Impaler Dracula, not the vampire.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And like, God, what was I going to say? Oh God, I totally blanked. Segway. Help me out here, somewhere.
So, camel spiders.
The guy who made Segway died on a Segway, hilariously.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy who made Segways was on like a experimental outdoor version, and he fucking died because he fell off a cliff. Apparently.
Oh my God.
Why was there a cliff there though? Like
he was on. Why was he on an outdoor Segway?
I don't fucking know.
Who the fuck thinks? Oh yeah. I want a two-wheeled vehicle that I stand on for outdoor activities.
That'll take me like 4 hours to get to where I want to go.
Yeah, like what the fuck? This thing is designed to like gyroscopically like correct itself so that you can fucking just stay on it. Why would you want to take it on unstable ground? What kind of fucking why? Like I get the
science.
Science. Well, sometimes you just gotta say fuck science and do something else.
Now you're sounding religious.
Oh God.
No. Certain places science just shouldn't like go. Like you
Science
do
has gone too
everything,
far.
but like don't fucking like risk your own life doing shit that you should know shouldn't work.
Speaking about science going too far.
Oh God.
I actually thought of something else I wanted to talk about on the podcast today.
Segway. There you go.
Arigato. So the other thing I want to talk about that I was going to bring up originally, and I totally just remembered it because you started talking about science going too far, was weird ass food combinations.
Oh God.
Right?
Fucking this.
Okay. No, not just that.
This?
Another thing.
No, I yeah.
All right, what is this all about?
The generalization of weird ass food combinations that we've been through multiple times, like, fucking, I don't know what you were gonna say, but like the sweet and sour sauce on kettle corn, fucking.
Yes, that's one of the things I was gonna bring up. So
sweet and sour sauce on kettle corn.
I know what it fucking sounds like. I know it's on the same level as shrimp and ice cream. I know. But hear me out. Okay.
All right, I'm listening.
Not shrimp flavored ice cream. Shrimp on ice cream. Well, ice cream on shrimp.
I was about to say technically it's ice cream on shrimp.
Yeah.
But hear me out. Jacob was over at my place like last week, I think, at this
Something
point.
like that, yeah, it was recently.
And my mom had gotten me Chinese takeout from like Panda Express, right?
Okay.
So we're downstairs, we're eating, and I don't know. We were talking.
What?
She gonna get you a burger from Panda Express? The fuck?
Shut up.
I got Chinese takeout from Panda Express. Fuck else you gonna order from Panda Express?
Oh, I get you.
Fried chicken? Well, actually, yes.
Well,
but,
technically.
like non-Asian fried chicken?
Caught in your own web of bullshit. Now shut the fuck up.
Spider-Man. All right, sorry.
Thwip.
Continue.
Thwip. Spider sense. Thwip. Spider-Man. So Jacob and I were eating, and he was still hungry as he always is. And
is it just a state of being at that point?
It really is. My brethren, constantly hungry.
Yeah.
But so we're talking about whatever else, and he goes to make some kettle corn because he's still hungry, and he makes it. We're just talking. He's like, and he asked me for an egg roll, right? So I was like, yeah, here, take the egg roll. Hey, oh, here, grab the sauce too. And while I'm passing him this sauce, my field of view just happens to have both the sweet and sour container, and I'm holding it over his freshly made thing of kettle corn, and like I'm in the middle of talking. I'm mid sentence, and I'm like, "Hey, Jacob, so here you can have for the."
I was like,
and I stop, and he's like,
"What,
David?" And like I audibly I stop, and I'm like, "No."
What?
And I look down, and then I look down, and I'm like, "Yes,
no."
do it.
No, don't do it. No.
He's like, yeah, it's like, woo.
What?
And I was like,
no. To be fair, I did it. I grabbed one. I did a test run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grabbed one of the kettle corn. I dipped it in the sweet and sour, and I tasted it.
All right.
And I looked up at him like excited. He's like, "Oh God, yeah!" Like
Okay.
like I looked at him. He knew what that look meant. He's like, "Do it."
Okay, like if you guys just like ruined the fucking whole thing, I would have been like, "What? No!" But as long as you tested it out, I'm cool.
We tested it out, and it worked.
Ruin it. Like every time we do this, I'm like, he's gonna ruin this for me, like completely, and then it's better, and you're like, how? This shit shouldn't work, and then when it does work, you're like, it makes complete sense,
Yeah,
but it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
What is this?
Like
physics be damned.
Like, have we talked about the other food combinations on the podcast that we've run?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so just to run them through real quick, you can try these at home. They really do work. I shit you not, they will work.
We don't know how still, but they do.
If you can find yourself oatmeal raisin cookies and cocktail sauce, dip the cookie in cocktail sauce. I know how you're looking at me. I'm serious.
As the second person to the three people who've tried this, like, if someone is in the room with you and they look at you like you're fucking insane, just like, no, just go be like, try it. Like, well, and they'll be like, no, it's fucking disgusting. And then they'll taste it and they'll be like, this is fucking amazing. What have I been missing out on my whole fucking life?
Oh, God.
I have been using cocktail sauce wrong.
I'm over here like a fucking plebeian using cocktail sauce for seafood.
Shrimp and shit, when I should be using shrimp, should be dipping my shrimp in ice cream, apparently.
That's the other one.
Another one.
Get cocktail shrimp, or just, I guess, shrimp in general.
Shrimp in general, yeah.
And we tried it with vanilla ice cream. Surprise, surprise, it didn't taste half bad.
No.
Huh.
It was kind of neutral. It was kind of like water.
It didn't add anything,
like,
but it didn't like make shit worse.
Okay.
Because shrimp in itself, like, this goes back to the tomato thing, tastes like shrimp, but it also tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't like detract from the vanilla ice cream flavor. So like, I tried it. My sister looked at me like I was a fucking maniac. But then we tried it and we were like, no, he's not crazy. He's right.
Genius.
No, what was the fucking, when I hit you with the bottle and it landed in the cup holder? And you're just
yeah.
Fucking genius.
Yeah. So the thing with that, let me just wrap up the food thing. So it's the cocktail sauce and oatmeal raisin cookies, shrimp in the ice cream. There was a third one. We did 3 that day that were like, this shouldn't work, but it totally did.
Fuck, what was it? Oh, we did. I can't remember what the other one was. I don't, because like the shrimp and ice cream and the cookie and cocktail sauce was the shit where you look at it and you're just like,
no, there's no way.
Absolutely not. It's like watching a bullet get loaded into a gun by it being fired into the barrel.
Fuck. What?
Exactly.
Is that a thing?
No.
Okay. I was like thinking, wait, have you seen this?
It's like the world's best sniper shot.
Yeah.
It's just like, I need ammo. Just like sniper on the mountain a couple miles away. I got you, fam. Anyway, so there was a third combination though.
Thing I can't remember what it was.
Hey, this must have been like so like on the nose that it was all right.
Well, no, this was actually a couple months ago now.
Yeah, it would have been a while.
So it's been a while, but those 2 combinations do work. I swear to you, chat. They do.
They do.
Then we tried the kettle corn and sweet and sour sauce. That one's also fucking fantastic.
Okay, actually, I think I can.
Apparently, we weren't the first ones to do that though, because we called Josh, and he was the other friend who was with us at the buffet when we did the other stupid shit, and he was like, "Yeah, that'd be impressive if you guys were the first ones to do it. I've done this like months ago." I was like, "Well, fuck you.
Yeah,
you just found this out. It's amazing."
Don't rain on our parade.
Yeah, fucking asshole. We're all assholes. So
what was the? Hold on, I'm actually messaging Josh right now.
Oh God.
What were the food combinations? I'll send this in a second. Food combos we made.
Okay, watching this is weird because like watching someone dip an oatmeal cookie in because I legit at this point David was just fucking around. Because David's like, I'm a foodie. I'm just gonna try stupid shit.
David has gone insane.
He's gone mad with power.
Oh God!
And like we're watching him do stupid shit, and then we join in and we're like, why? Why is this working? Stop! You mad Titan! Fucking stop!
Fucking David's a Victor Frankenstein of food.
Hey, but guess what? Just like Victor Frankenstein, his shit also worked.
Yeah,
true.
To a much better degree than he ever expected. Because if you ever actually read the Frankenstein books, like Frankenstein's monster is like, what is it to be a man? Like, and he like goes on these like philosophical tirades where he's like, look, I might be a collection of like dead body parts that got reanimated with electricity, but y'all are the monsters for doing this to me.
Yeah, that's true.
The original Frankenstein is actually like really fucking.
Yeah, he's not just. I
meant the
fire bad.
Like the book.
Oh, you mean the Doctor?
No, the
book.
That's the thing. The original book is fantastic. Yeah. But that's not what I wanted to bring up my examples because I wanted to talk about some other things I've seen online lately, where there's actually been a thing going around where there's blueberry mac and cheese. Have y'all seen this?
No, I have not.
Blasphemy.
And that's the thing.
Further blasphemy.
I'm not totally sure it is.
Same as ramen pizza. Blasphemy.
Never had ramen pizza.
We can talk about that if you want to, but I don't know if you want to go back to that hell.
I'm not going back to it.
So there's blueberry mac and cheese, right?
Blasphemy.
All right.
It seems to be made in the same style as like a casserole where it's like baked and has like the breadcrumbs or whatever crap on top.
Yeah.
And just in the middle of the noodles and cheese is a fruit.
Is that just a pasta version of cobbler?
I guess.
Like maybe? That's just blueberry cobbler on top of mac and cheese then.
No. It's very much more mac and cheese than it is blueberries. It's like
there's actually
like it's mixed in with the noodle part. It's not just on top of it.
Like I said, it's just a blueberry cobbler with mac and cheese in it.
No.
Like I know there's more mac and cheese, but like then you're just making like mac and cobbler. Like what are you doing? Cobbler. What are you doing putting blueberries in mac and cheese? What is it?
I don't know.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help.
No, on the contrary, continue pushing the boundaries because frankly, I want to eat this stuff. I want to eat the blueberry mac and cheese.
You want to eat everything.
Yes, you do.
This is true, but doesn't make it any less valid. Like I know one of my goals in life is to literally eat pretty much everything, with like some of the exceptions being like live octopus and fugu, because those are like you'll eat them and you die if they're prepared wrong. And if I eat that,
live octopus can't really be prepared any other way.
Yeah, I was like thinking you can prepare a live octopus.
Kind of. You have to like.
Do you like what? Do you like what the fuck is it called?
Do they debeak those before you eat them?
Octopus don't. Well, maybe.
Octopi have beaks.
Yeah, they do. I was about to say the ones that you get eaten usually do, but. Live octopus has to be wrapped around a stick in a very particular way with a certain tightness, because otherwise it'll come undone in your throat and you suffocate, and there's no way to get it out really.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Unless you happen to eat it like on the surgery table, so shit goes bad, they just instantly cut you open. But chances are you're not doing that. And fugu, which is pufferfish, if prepared incorrectly, the whole thing is poison and you eat it and you die.
Yeah.
So my whole philosophy with that is, if I eat those early, like if I get them out, I can get them out of the way early. But if I fuck up, then all the other foods that I could have eaten, I can no longer eat because I've died.
Right.
But if I eat all the other foods first and then finish it off with live octopus and fugu, and then I die in one of those two, not so bad because I already tried pretty much everything else. It's like grinding out achievements in Isaac. You've done everything else. It's fine if you don't get the last ones. Even though my OCD is screaming at me that's not true.
Yeah. It's funny.
But there was two that I saw, and I can't remember what the other video was, and I'm so wishing I did. Because there was this, it was actually shared by Fuentes, a friend of ours.
Is this the fucking same? Is this all shit in the same vein as fucking smoked watermelon?
I mean, I wasn't thinking about it like that, but probably. I'd want to eat smoked watermelon.
That was another weird one.
I'm still not with you on smoked watermelon, by the way.
My dude, I would eat that so much.
I'm still not with you.
You would eat anything. Yes, it does slightly look delicious, but it's watermelon, and I'm not particularly like I don't particularly like watermelon.
Is it watermelon, or is it just like citrus fruits?
No, it's. What do you mean? Like I don't like, or
that you don't like?
Oh, okay.
I'm fine with oranges and shit. I mean, lemons are obviously sour, and I don't like eating those raw. Like some people, I've seen them do it. It's fucking weird. It's like, oh yeah,
it sounds weird.
Just fucking like watch them peel a lemon and just home, and you're just like,
my mouth's getting tingly just thinking about it.
Right?
Are you sane?
I need to confess something. It's real bad.
Insane.
We knew that.
Yeah.
That's not news, Devon.
That's true.
I need to confess something.
Confess, my son. What are your sins?
I need to tell y'all about the first time I ate a kiwi.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, I know this one.
I need to tell.
You did tell me.
I need to tell the world.
So
I need to absolve myself of this sin.
This dick.
What
Okay,
the fuck is going on?
So this was the first time I'd ever eaten a kiwi. My first time ever that I ate a kiwi, right?
Right.
And I didn't know how to do it. I just knew I liked kiwis as a taste. First time I had the fruit, and I ate it.
Mm-hmm.
Whole.
Like
what? What?
You
How? What?
left out a very, very important fact there, David. You ate that shit whole. Skin it all hairy fucking out, like smooth scrotal outer part. You ate the whole fucking thing.
How old were you?
16.
What? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sure he gets a jaw drawn because of this shit. What the fuck? What? I thought you were gonna say like 10.
No.
Nope.
16. You ate
I was easily like I don't know if it was 16. I don't know if it was 16 exactly, but it was easily recently, like in high school, like early college, like a few years ago tops.
Like he told me this, and I was like, David, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
look, I didn't know how to eat the fucking thing. I didn't realize you had to peel it. Is that what you're? I don't even know if that's what you're supposed to do. I'm kind of guessing at this point.
I usually just cut into that shit. What? Oh, you just ate the whole kiwi.
You can cut.
Yeah,
you can
please.
cut it and remove the skin as you eat it.
Yeah.
You can kind of like do the fucking, what is it? Where like you kind of like what do you do to fucking carrots and potatoes? God,
Peel them.
Oh, just peel. Yeah, but like the scrape peel.
Yeah.
You can do that to it, and then cut it up and eat it. But you don't fucking eat it whole.
Yeah.
You take off the skin at some point. Like even if you like just keep the skin on and you cut it, you cut a line in it so you can fucking peel the rest of the skin off.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
I don't fucking know.
That's
the thing I would do.
Because here's the way I ate it. Right. I had the kiwi, and I bit into the butt of it, and I took that off with my teeth. I spit that out, threw that away.
Right.
Then I just ate it.
Okay.
I ate it like an apple. It was good. The skin itself, weirdly enough, tastes the most kiwi of the entire fucking kiwi.
What the fuck does this happen? What the hell?
Like I didn't even mind. Like I know what you're thinking. Like, how did he eat it with the hair? I didn't even mind the hair. No big deal. I just ate it whole. Like I ate it bite by bite, just like an apple. Except there was no core, which was even better.
Yeah, you just go straight through it.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I also eat apples whole. I'm one of those maniacs.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
more understandable, except for apple seeds, which I believe can be poisonous.
They have very small amounts of cyanide. You would need a lot of fucking apple seeds.
That's true. Yeah,
it would flush out of your system. You have to eat like fucking.
Like a couple, it's like a couple pounds of just seeds to do that.
Right.
But yeah, I just ate the kiwi. And it's embarrassing, admittedly, but I'm not going to stop because it was good.
What you did was insane. Yes, but I'm not going to stop.
Spoken like a true evil genius. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! All right, sorry about that.
Oh my God. Fucking, what? You recently turned 21, David. Congratulations for officially being able to be legally hammered.
Very, very important use of qualifiers there.
What?
Legally hammered.
Legally hammered,
Legally
hammered. So, fucking, when was yesterday? Or was it 2 days ago? It was like 2
what
days.
day is it today? Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Okay,
It was
so
like
this is this past Sunday.
Yeah, past Sunday, we went out and fucking we went to the Nerd, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
bowling ball.
The Nerd is like a nerdy bar in like downtown Vegas. Like I think it's like just outside like the strip. Like it's not quite in it.
There's a certain part. Vegas is fucking structured weird. If it's like tourist-esque, it's still considered like a part of the strip. It's not part of the actual strip structurally, no, but like in the generalization of the strip, it's a part of it.
Right.
Okay.
So the Nerd is like this like nerdy bar. You go there, they have like a bunch of nerdy drinks. Like I think that I don't know if they rotate.
Like people that like cosplay there too, or
they have cosplay nights, things like that. I don't know if they rotate their drinks, but the ones that we had available when we went were like blue meth, which was the reference to
Breaking
Bad.
Yeah.
The Pikachu shot, which was a lemon drop shot.
Yeah, I can see that.
The infinity shots.
There's the infinity gauntlet shots, which is like you get served 6 different shots of alcohol, and you just drink those. I didn't order that because that was expensive.
Oh, okay.
But I it was still a thing.
Right.
And they had a couple other drinks too, as well as like regular beers and whatever else.
Yeah.
Right.
But you bring this up for a very specific reason, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. So we hung out there. David kicked my ass in Smash, and then we back to other David's house where you tried to continue to get Smash, but your dumbass ate an entire pizza before going out, wanting to get wasted, not remembering that fucking alcohol gets absorbed by especially bread, which you had a lot of, in a pizza. Dumbass. No, joking. Someone ordered me like a rum and coke.
I wanted to get drunk. I didn't want to get like fucking shit faced. I just wanted to know what it was to be drunk.
I don't either.
I had an empty stomach and someone ordered me like a rum and coke, even though I do not drink, but they didn't know that like at the time, so I don't fucking care.
I kept telling just put it away. Just say you don't want it, or give it back to the bar. They'll get rid of it. And he's like, no, they bought it for me. I have to finish it now.
I can see that.
Despite him bitching constantly that it tasted like cough medicine.
Because I don't drink. I don't like alcohol in general, like fucking at all. Anyways, so we're hanging out at David's house.
Wait, hold on. Before you get to that, can we talk about what happened in the car?
Oh God, what happened?
Oh yeah, fucking okay. So on the way there, David, a man over here, fucking is laughing to himself. Hi, David, asshole. He's like, well, hey, I smell weed. And he looks at me and goes, I would like to participate in a toke. And I fucking turned to his ass.
No, it was like, I'd like to participate in a toke, please.
Toke, please? And I was
Really?
like, I looked at him and I just went, you fucking narc. Go away. Get back in the car, dad. Like, fucking, and he lost it. It's fucking hilarious. And it was just like let's participate in a toke, please. I too like to participate in the weeding. Fuck off.
Like we kept that joke going for like a solid like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I would like some marijuana, please.
Yes. Who was the mayor of Joanna's? Like, what the fuck?
I was like, have you ever taken an enhanced pastry before? It's like the most like non-weed smoker things to say.
Exactly. I don't even smoke, and I know that shit.
Oh my god. Fucking that shit
It's like,
was...
anyone here got any drugs? I'd love to get drunked.
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, that guy's a cop.
Yeah, that guy's a guy. I'd love to become of the high. It's like,
hello, my fellow kids.
yes. Hello, fellow children. I am not 43. Are you sure? With your dad coat and everything. I would
Your
love to
backwards ass hat.
Yeah. Like dressing from an era that is not today. Anyway.
So yeah, so we go to the bar. I smashed him in Smash. Which was funny because it was like we had a couple matchups where it's like I was just kind of going through the line, right? So there were a couple matchups where it was me with like a garbage tier character, and he would have like Bayonetta or like Crom, like some of the top tier in the whole game,
Right.
And we'd be like, yeah, this about evens it out. I'm a decent to good player on a garbage fucking character. You're an all right player with a really fucking good character. I still won all of them.
Damn.
Yeah. No. Wario and Shulk.
Right. he was able to beat me with Shulk because he was able to outreach me.
Yeah,
with my stubby little arms.
Basically,
and it was still down to the wire with last star.
Down to the wire.
But you wanted to talk about what happened after the bar.
Yeah. So fucking our other friend David, the tall. We call him Persian David.
Yeah,
Persian David. Tall Persian David.
It's Persian version and continental version.
Yeah, there you go. So here with Persian version, he's trying to get like a bartender job because he's got a lot of alcohol in his house.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna still get drunk at his place. Yeah, and like fucking an hour in, his sister walks in, and then we start talking to her, and at some point, she says,
"Oh yeah," so she actually starts complaining about how there were two different guys.
Oh yeah,
who she had known each of these people for a day.
A day, yeah.
Like
okay,
not a day between the both. Like each individual person had a day of knowing her.
Right.
Okay, and like I think she said that was about a week ago for each person.
Yeah.
And then she's getting the text saying, "Hey, you're so different from other girls. Hey,
no.
Hey, I really like you. All this other, all the same bullshit, right?
The fuckboying.
Yeah."
And so she goes on this. She starts complaining to us about it. We make fun of them because they're being assholes and idiots.
Fucking hilarious.
And she comes out with this line. It's so hard being an approachable 6.
I straight up.
We both
where that was coming from.
I was looking at David at the time. I hear this. I turn and go, "What the fuck? What does that mean?" And then like
she goes on to explain it quite poignantly, if I may add, like very pointed to like very direct.
Like she was waiting for this.
No, but understand it. Like she must have like had this reheared, or she's had this conversation before.
Had this conversation.
I don't know,
before,
but
absolutely.
Do you remember like how she put it?
It was like, I'm not like a 5. We're like, oh, you're so average that like, no, I wouldn't want to approach that because like it's not good enough. But I'm not like an intimidating 7 or 8. So like, I'm just an approachable 6. Like, I'm not too high up on to be intimidating, but not too low to be unattractive. And I was like,
that makes sense.
That makes too much fucking sense.
Goddamn sense.
Thank you for explaining it. Holy shit. And it was fun. It was fucking hilarious. Like the explanation actually made the initial comment funnier.
Yes.
Because it's like, the fuck does being approachable 6 mean? It's like, actually, I'm not too ugly. I'm not too hot. I'm just, approachably attractive. And it was like, yeah,
what?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck it. You win, madam.
Congratulations, you are correct.
Congratulations, you are correct. Fucking stupid. That shit.
Being an approachable 6 means you're not that hot. Survey says ping. Which, for anyone who doesn't get that, that's a Brett Kreischer bit.
Yeah.
From that we have you seen it?
Actually, I don't think I've seen that one.
You need
Brett,
to see
it. I introduced Jacob to Brett Kreischer because I was like, I need you to watch this comedian because he described
showed me that special. I knew who he was before.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to show you his special because he describes what you will be like as a father.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
And like, there's a couple bits in it that he does. I'm not going to recite them here because there's no point. But there's a couple bits where he talks about his dad and like his experiences with his family. And by the end of it, like, because I meant to just show him a couple clips. We ended up watching the entire special because it was just killing him the whole time.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And like, but by the end of it, I was like, so what'd you think? He's like, yeah, that's absolutely fucking me as a dad.
Yeah. I was like, hey, buddy, your aim fucking sucks. He looked at me dead in the fucking face and said, yeah, that shit was fucking, shit killed me. Because I am absolutely the, like, person who will, like, if you fuck up, I'll look you dead in the face and tell you the truth. Like, I might laugh later, but if I'm pissed and I'm just like fucking like if you miss something and it was fucking important or it was distracting, it's like, hey buddy, your aim fucking sucks. And then just like go back to ranting by myself or continue on a tirade as I do, as David has experienced fucking multiple times. Which one's the right button, David?
Oh my God.
Fucking
that must have lasted what, like a good five minutes?
That was
you just going off on me.
I think I was still playing at the time.
You were,
yeah, so
like playing the entire time and ripping me a new asshole.
Because it was so like he. Okay, so Dave. everyone who watches this by now should understand that David does not play on a controller, like, ever. And when he does, it's a Nintendo controller. And if you've seen the variations of fucking Nintendo controllers, you understand why this is so fucking, like, regular controllers are so weird to him.
Like, because you've seen that gift set, right? Where it's like, oh, here's a PlayStation controller through the air. And he's like, okay, iterative changes. Okay, cool, that's pretty dope. And like Xbox controller, like regular Xbox controller, the Duke, the Xbox 360 controller, and a couple versions of that, and then into the Xbox One, you're like, oh, that's a cool thing of history. Fucking Nintendo, it's like
ever changing.
NES, SNES, N64, which is the weird like banana one that you guys hate for some reason.
The Trident.
Look, I had no problems with that controller. Yeah. I don't know what everyone bitches about.
No, it wasn't. Like, the controller works. It's just fucking weird.
Yes, it is.
Why is the joystick in the middle?
Yes.
Like, I had no
Why is there three handles?
Yeah, like, I had no complaints about the controller other than it looks weird and it doesn't seem functional, even though it is. Like, if you looked at that and said, you're supposed to play video games with this, I would have looked at you and fucking slapped you in the face.
With it.
With it. You're like, no, this is a stabbing implement.
Yeah, fucking impale you with it.
Yeah.
God, now I just want to Photoshop, like, the yellow Nintendo 64 controller as Aquaman's Trident.
But he's holding it with the Wii remote.
God damn. Yeah, so it's like 64 is the weird Trident looking thing, and then it goes into GameCube, which is the de facto controller for my hands anyway. Because I just played, like I've said before on the podcast, I think, I just played my original Smash disc so much, I turned it transparent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Christ.
Completely see-through.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
I didn't realize I had it that bad until one day I put it in my GameCube, and the GameCube was like, the fuck is this? I can't read plastic.
There's nothing here. What is this?
What did you do?
What is it? It's just a plastic disc.
Yeah.
Give me an actual game.
Because the GameCube went into the Wii, which was the two separate controllers.
Oh, yeah, the nunchuck and the Wii controller, yeah.
Which went into the fucking
Wii U. Hey, let's just give him a fucking screen with buttons on it. That's fun, right?
Hey, kids love tablets, right?
That went into the Wii U controller, which is this thing. And then the Pro Controller, but no one really cares about the Pro Controller. Because almost no one has the fucking Wii U. And then that went into the Switch, which is the better version of that.
Pretty much, yeah.
The controller is detachable from the screen, improving it greatly.
Yes,
and it's portable, not tied to your house.
Yeah,
that's true. I keep on forgetting about that.
And the controller, the one controller can also be two different controllers. Like,
right.
It's basically a Wii.
It's the best parts of the Wii and the Wii U.
Yeah. It's.
But what you were going on about is that I don't play on controller.
No.
Do you want to explain why?
Because you're a PC asshole.
Oh,
fucking PC snob. Master race my ass. Hybrid master race for the win. But yeah, no. So David does not play on controller, and we were playing on
And it's not because I'm a PC master race elitist or anything. It's because I no longer can. You've seen me aim in Doom on console on controller.
Because we fired it up for like 5 seconds, and he was like, "Hey, let me play this first level," and I watched it. I was like,
"Oh no,
the aim, like they're right there. They're 2 feet in front of me."
Is it Polygon bad?
What?
Polygon bad?
I don't know.
Polygon, the game reviewers who are like
the ones who can't play video games,
kind of notoriously bad for games.
I will show you later. They either like release.
You don't have to, because I already know that fucking reviewers can't play fucking video games anymore, which is pretty weird.
Because most reviewers are journalists, not gamers.
Not gamers.
Yeah.
Which you can be both. I don't fucking understand why that's so hard. Especially when you're a game journalist. What the fuck?
I don't fucking know, man.
You literally tell people about video games for a living. Do you not fucking play them? You're just like, yes, this is a video game. Thanks! I already fucking know that! I don't know why I got so intense right there. That was fucking... That came from a dark place.
Good show, sir. Good show.
And cut the podcast.
we went too high up.
Anyway, so why do you bring me up though? Like that I don't play a controller.
Fucking because we were talking about the Far Cry. So David, what the fuck were we doing? It's like, he was talking about. I was like, what's his button? Because I forget what fucking button.
Oh yeah, which one throws the grenade?
Button.
Yeah, I was like, which one throws the grenade again? Because I think I threw a rock at some point and didn't realize it. That's fucking hilarious. When that goes up, you need to watch that. So I was like, which button throws the grenade? And David goes, the right button.
Oh my
like
fucking
like
God.
I'm talking about my anger ladder, right? On this fucking
I don't know if you've done it on the podcast.
I don't know if
We've talked about it personally though.
Oh yeah. So I have like this like meter where my like anger shoots up and then like I just like kind of bring it down. It can kind of like jump in between all the time. My shit almost shot to the top.
Oh God.
Like I was like, "Foop," and I was like, nope, bring it down. He doesn't play on console. Still tiraded his ass.
Solid 5 minutes, at least.
I was like, which fucking one is the right button, David? There's right on the fucking the D-pad. There's there's a right trigger and a right. I knew exactly what he fucking meant. But I just wanted to like fucking like get on him like, it's not the right button. They're all fucking buttons. The joysticks are buttons. I can push them in a direction. That technically counts. Fuck, that's the only thing that doesn't actually solidly count as a button. And even then, you can push in the joysticks. Those are buttons too.
They can count as buttons.
They can count as buttons.
And like, and the funny thing is too, the entire time he's like tirading me and giving me shit, I am losing it.
Oh, he's laughing his ass off.
Because like it's really a fucked up relationship me and Jacob have because I think subconsciously I purposefully try to make you mad.
By now, yeah.
Because I think it's funny.
Oh
no. So like I'll like whether consciously or unconsciously, I will do dumbass shit or say dumbass shit because I maybe on a primal level know it'll make him mad because I know he'll come at me, and that to me is hilarious.
Yes, it is.
I do kind of like. I do realize it a little bit because I try to make it funny when because you know we're all friends and we're trying to have a good time. So I try to make it funny. It's never like it's always half real,
right?
But it's always like
which is what makes it funny because I know you're not entirely kidding.
Yeah,
there is real anger.
Like it comes from a real place. It's just filtered through humor.
Yeah, it's essence of real with a hint of humor. Like it's not like. I'm not punching you in the face for saying stupid shit. Yet.
I mean, we do have a stream now with multicam. I could if I was smart or dumb as fuck, I could probably track you with one camera as you get up from the couch, switch to my camera as you punch me in the face, and the whole thing will be recorded. Bum 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 ba da dum da da dum ba dum ba da.
It's like I can either make this a masterful shot or wait for him to punch me in the face or do both. I'll do both.
Do it for the Vine.
Do it for the Vine. Oh my God. That was dumb. No, Vine was dumb, but Vine was fucking hilarious.
Yes, it was.
I think the funny thing about Vine too, like a lot of people remember the Vine for being like, oh yeah, it was funny, right? No, but the thing about Vine that a lot of people don't give it credit for is that it changed a lot of the medium, and I think it changed a lot of the way a lot of people think, because there was this platform where you had 6 seconds.
7.
Was it 7? I thought it was 6.
It was 7.
They might have expanded to 7. I remember it being 6.
Maybe I don't remember.
I think
my point is
like 7.
Let's assume it was 6.
All right.
When it started,
even though it was 7.
When it started, it gave you 6 seconds to do things. There was no rules. It was just, here's 6 seconds, do what you will. It started off with, hey guys, I went to the grocery store, click, over, done, right?
Yeah, it was.
By the time Vine was at the end of its life, there were full fucking short films.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, they had characters, characters, settings, rising actions, climaxes, dramatic endings, and you're like, what the fuck?
Special effects.
What was the there was one Vine. It was fucking hilarious. It was this is a rendition of what was it? A combination of what was that one movie? Goddamn, with the people who had the cancer. Fault in Our Stars. This is a rendition of Fault in Our Stars and two people discussing their signs. Cancer? Cancer. End. And that was it. And it was funny as fuck. And like a majority of it was that first part. This is a rendition of blah blah blah. Cancer? Cancer. End. Like it was fucking hilarious.
Like them explaining the joke took most of the video.
Took most of the video.
But I'm saying, like, it made people, I think, so much better at like short form comedy. At the very least, the people who got big on Vine because they understood. Like, and I don't mean the people who got big by just, spamming and, like, showing their titties on Vine or whatever. Like, because I'm sure that was a thing. Every platform has, the titty girls. But some of the people who were on Vine who got big because their comedy was actually really good for the platform. I'm not saying their comedy was necessarily good overall. They just were good on Vine as comedians. A lot of their comedy stuff, like, you'd be like, wow, they crammed all of this story. They like were able to do so much with 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Like you don't. There are some sound clips on iTunes that are like demos for songs before you buy them that aren't even that long.
Right.
Or like actually, I flipped that. There are demos for songs on iTunes that are longer than that.
Yeah.
And you can like there's so many Vines that we can just quote now because they're that ubiquitous.
Yeah.
From like certain people, like,
and hell, some of them are like,
did you read all my beans?
And some
whatever.
Of the Viners
this is bad coke.
Whatever. This is bad coke.
and like,
officer, this is a crime scene. What is this? A murder weapon? Get off my dick.
And like entire stories, or like I think some of the most impressive things were like some Viners would do like sagas or mini like novellas over like multiple Vines that you could follow.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I think Vine, like, despite it being gone, have to pay respects and all that.
Yeah,
I think it did a lot of good. Granted, a lot of the Viners who got big on Vine couldn't survive outside of it.
So,
some of them did.
Yeah,
but I like the people who were able to break out from that. I think were they're doing okay now because they were able to like harness their craft and do just be like, oh, let's just do whatever idea, and that exploded. I think it had a lot of positive impact that it doesn't get a lot of credit for.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the looking at it now, like especially a lot of people who like what they're doing now. A lot of people who are on Vine like lived in Hollywood and probably looking for acting jobs anyways, and then got big on Vine and got them. Like,
I was about to say, and some of them got them. Holy shit.
Like there's multiple Vines of King Batch just like, hey, I'm on TV. Because I think he's got a regular place on fucking Nick Cannon's Wild and Out now. He's been on like I think he's been in a Tyler Perry movie.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And then fucking Lele Pons, Amanda Cerny, and whoever the fuck their other friend was who could do the eye thing are like now all models, which is fucking weird.
Really?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Logan Paul, everyone knows him. No more needs to be said.
Yeah.
He did survive, but not in the best way.
Again,
let's just skip this.
Vine had a lot of positive impact, but not all of it was positive.
Not all of them. Yeah.
Fuck. Who else? It doesn't really. Like, I'm sad that some of the smaller people didn't like, but I don't think most smaller people like Rex Torosa didn't actually fucking like care that much about being big after.
Damn. Okay, so I checked my phone right now because I saw that Josh sent me a message earlier. He also mentions the cookies and the shrimp, but he can't. And he says there was a third, but I can't remember it. Fuck.
Like, what the fuck was it?
It's been lost to time.
I don't know. It's fucking weird.
The hidden recipe.
Was it like orange chicken and something else?
I don't remember, dude. Like, it's gonna come to us like
hours later,
or like tomorrow.
Yeah,
like fuck.
God damn it! Put the podcast back on for 1 second. It's like this was a thing. End podcast.
I'll probably just tweet it out or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's good.
It'll be in a Vine.
That made me kind of sad. It's just
I mean, you can technically still make Vine. You just have to make 7-second Instagram videos.
Right? Because did Instagram basically like eat up a lot of the Vine stuff?
It did. Yeah. Instagram and no, just Instagram.
Well, Facebook is trying it's trying to eat Instagram though, isn't it?
A little bit. It's not working.
It's kind of like a social media Ouroboros. It's like
Facebook is trying to consume a lot of things and it's not working because it's kind of like the dad of social media now, where everyone's like, just get the fuck out of here, Facebook. You're too old.
Fuck off.
I would like to participate in the socials. It's like, fuck out of here, Dad. It's like, because the thing about Facebook too is like it's lost a lot of favor with people in general after like the Facebook 2016 hacks that got confirmed. The thing with that one research firm that was secretly being run by like some other company for ads or whatever else. Like that sounds kind of like a university. I forget what the name is. Yeah. So like there's been a lot of things going on with Facebook. Oh, and then not to mention, of course, the hey, let's use our VR technology to take a 3D trip through the ruins of fucking South America after that one hurricane.
Holy shit, that was awesome. Yeah.
Did you not hear about this?
No, apparently.
Okay.
I remember that. That was fucking awesome.
So, Facebook has been developing this technology where you can put on VR goggles of your choice and get taken through virtual tours of different locales, right?
Mm-hmm.
Similar to Google Earth, but better, supposedly.
Right.
Creepy ass avatars.
Yeah, avatars that can emote and they have hand movements, all this fun stuff, right? Their first debut. No, think of like a VR chat tour, right?
Very much.
Less memes.
Less memes. But their first fucking outing of this technology was when Hurricane, like I think Maria is what its name was.
I think so.
Hit Cuba, Colombia, one of the ones with I'm totally butchering this and I'm
Cuba
sorry.
Cuba is not South America. It is Central America and it is an island.
Basically, there was the island Puerto Rico, I think.
All right.
That makes more sense, yeah.
I think it was when Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico and the whole like town was destroyed, there was thousands without power and everything.
Fuck.
That's their first choice for their outing of this technology. They're on this boat.
Places.
They're on this boat in VR, gliding through the ruins of a city. Being like, oh yeah, you can see everywhere. You can see the beautiful landscape. Meanwhile, there's just fucking ruins and like destruction everywhere. And everyone online was like, Mark, what the fuck? That's the worst time to do this.
I know you're not human, but have a heart, please.
Wow, really giving Facebook the zuck.
Stop.
I can't.
It's time to stop.
He's retired, isn't he?
Who?
Fucking Filthy Frank.
Oh,
retired? Like he retired from?
Like he retired from? Like
I'm pretty sure.
Like he retired.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like financially. From memes.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh.
The fuck? I think it was him. It was him. Well, no, it couldn't be the other guy. The fucking jump down, say some gay shit.
Oh,
I'm gay. It's not that dude.
Not that guy.
Yeah, it's different. It's Filthy Frank.
iDubbbz.
Yeah, iDubbbz. It's Filthy Frank. I think he actually retired from memes.
Like he was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, like not retired from memes. He retired financially. Like he's like, I don't have to work anymore.
Seriously?
Oh! You mean that kind of retired from me?
Really?
I thought you meant he stopped making me.
What?
Well,
yeah,
I guess.
I believe someone.
Please explain.
I don't remember. I was hanging out with like Josh and Chance. Was like, oh hey, Filthy Frank retired like financially from memeing. I was like, what the fuck? That dude, like, it made absolute sense because that dude's been memed into oblivion. I'm surprised he's not dead from it. I'm surprised it didn't give him cancer, but maybe he's immune. But like he's been memed into oblivion, and technically he does own the rights to all his content. So every time everyone uses like some of his shit, he probably gets paid by somebody. So
he was able to retire from the memes about him?
Probably.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
like
that is amazing.
It's time to stop is used all the time.
Over the damn place.
Ironically. So fucking like that's fucking insane.
Yes, it is. Holy shit.
He did like I don't even know how many videos he did. Like he probably did a lot, but like most of his shit probably isn't what he earned his money from. It's all like probably like Vine-sized GIFs and clips. It's time to stop. Like all that other, I can't remember all his other shit.
I like that.
That's amazing that we live in a world where that's even like
possible.
A possibility. Yeah,
I know, right? Shit.
I look that up later, people. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Holy fuck. That like I thought you meant he just retired from making memes.
Thought he was like
not that the memes made him retire.
Holy shit. Wow.
He retired financially from memeing.
Like I'm not even I'm not even a baby boomer or anyone who's like of the age to even retire, but I'm like mad.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm gonna work till the day I die, and this motherfucker's retired at 30.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Fucking insane.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, but like the sheer amount of views his shit got must have been insane. Because like
it was probably before the algorithm changed and made it so you were fucked otherwise.
Yeah. They probably saw that happen. We're like, fuck, we can't let that happen again. No one will retire from memes ever again. Fucking yeah.
It is actually time to stop.
It is actually time to stop.
Jesus.
But yeah, the sheer amount of views this shit must have gotten just to confirm, like, oh, this is the video this clip comes from. Download, save, using meme compilation,
And then just that's what
blown up.
That's where the money comes from.
Yeah.
Memes.
Not Facebook. YouTube's just like, wow, his videos are getting a lot of fucking attention. I wonder why. It's time to stop. Yeah, this right here is my shit.
And then there's people who just,
if you're feeling suicidal, you've come to the right place. Like that like all those memes.
Right.
Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker. Like all those.
that's all him, right?
All him. One guy fucking memed into oblivion and retired from it. What the fuck?
Jokes on them. Jokes on the audience, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna meme you to make fun of you. Just burning $100 bills.
With a fucking cigar.
Smoking money.
Do what you will. I have already won.
Speaking of fucking, I'm not even into that. What the fuck is up with people burning Nike products?
Oh.
Basically, Nike partnered with Kaepernick. People who don't understand why Kaepernick is protesting are like, "Fuck you, Nike. We're gonna burn your products." But the thing is, here's the beautiful thing about it. You already fucking paid Nike for those products,
So unless you criminally throw a Molotov cocktail into a fucking Nike shop, you're not doing anything.
You're just burning your own shit.
Yes, we do not advertise.
We do not advocate Nike burning shops or not burning Nike shops or people.
Yeah, but like that's the thing that boggles my mind about it is just like you already paid Nike probably a couple weeks to months ago. They already have and used your money. You burning your shoes and causing a potential fire hazard does nothing.
Oh,
you're burning your own property if that's the case.
I've actually seen a Nike posted something. It was like how to properly burn Nike products.
I've seen this.
That shit is hilarious.
Like,
yeah,
Nike on social media. Nike on social media doesn't give a fuck. They're like, oh, you want to burn your shit that you paid us already for?
Just do it.
Go ahead. Here's some fucking instructions. Like
it wasn't instructions per se. It was like it was like tips to not hurt yourself when you do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what are you gonna do? You already fucking paid us.
Right.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Said man who was stabbed earlier today.
That was an actual Florida thing too.
Yeah, I know.
Motherfucker. Of course it's Florida.
Florida is a fucking like mad land. What the fuck?
Have you seen like all the Florida man memes?
Yeah, because they can't.
I fucking love it.
There's a law where you can't use someone's name on media or something.
So they had in that state, so they have to say Florida man.
So they say Florida man has been. Florida man uses taco as ID at gas station. Actual fucking headline.
No way.
No.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Look up Florida man, and that's it. You will find the weirdest shit. Florida man tries to kill scientist who won't make his dog immortal.
I've seen.
Was that real?
I think that was real.
And you know what? We should make a game show about this. I'm going to make a game show about this.
Florida man done.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a game show so that we can play, right?
All right.
Where there's going to be 4 choices. Okay. 3 of them are real. It's either going to be 3 of them are real and 1 of them is fake.
Yeah.
Or the inverse, where 3 of them are fake, 1 of them is real, and we have to figure out which one it is. Because, and I could totally see us playing that with Twitch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like all the Twitch chat commands and stuff. Like, Florida man eats dog because he thought it was a hippopotamus. Or like just dumbass shit.
That shit, yeah.
And like one of these is real.
Which
chat,
one?
Can you figure out which one it is?
Can you?
Exclamation! What the fuck did you just say?
I want to do this. This is actually a great idea.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
That's a great fucking idea. I'd love to do that.
Yes.
Florida man is the best superhero. Fuck was the other Florida man wrestles Gator to get fucking I don't know beer back or something like some shit like that.
I wouldn't doubt it. That sounds like a common one.
Sounds like a Florida man thing.
Yes,
like,
it does.
You're just like, yeah, it's Florida.
Florida man.
Florida is Mad Libs the state.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Florida man action punches.
Yeah.
Noun. Fire truck. It's just fill out a Mad Libs and you've got a headline for Florida man.
Reason.
Because does not contain actual fire. Like,
see, the fucked up part is I can almost see that one. I was like, yeah, you probably.
You could say the dumbest, like literally, you could put that could be a book, Florida Man ad libs, and you just write shit in there, and you were like, you could read through one, and then months later, holy shit, this one's real. I fucking made this shit up.
Can you imagine another game show idea for Florida Man? You make up 5, 10, 15, 20. You make up 24 headlines, right? On January 1st.
Oh god.
And over the course of a year, whatever ones come true, you basically bingo.
Right.
You fill them out.
Yeah.
And then,
Man, bingo.
you have to make up the headlines from scratch. But at the end of the year, we see who wins.
Oh my god. I love this idea.
Oh my god.
And ironically, the trip, if you get a bingo, a trip to Florida.
Witness all this shit live.
Become Florida Man yourself.
The full Florida Man experience. Punch alligators and shit.
Kick a baby. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Do whatever you want. It's Florida. They'll never figure out who you fucking are.
Set the swamp on fire.
Yeah, who fucking cares? You can do that. Fuck it. Swamp gas is a thing, right? Florida Man inhales swamp gas because he believes he can breathe fire afterwards. Dies immediately. Like,
God, I can totally see
It does sound like a headline. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Wow.
I would win this game.
Or lose horribly.
Because
none of them would come true.
Yeah. They're too real. You gotta make up weirder shit. Oh my god. What was the one headline? It wasn't even Florida Man one. Wife kills husband using squirrel.
What?
Actual fucking
headline? I know what you're talking about because I think I was the one who showed it to you.
Yeah.
I've never heard this.
You've never heard that one?
I've never heard this.
My dude, I'm telling you right now, r/news is a goddamn gold mine.
I can tell. I need to go to that.
Like three of my favorite subreddits are r/news, r/people of Walmart.
Oh god.
And r/whoosh.
That's also another good one. Yeah.
Yes.
But like, r/people of Walmart hurts me on a deep level.
Oh yeah, because you worked that well.
That was my life. I lived that.
Oh no.
Like I would go through people of r/people of Walmart, and like more than like 70-80% of the stuff that was on there that people would react to like, oh, what the fuck? That's crazy. I'd be like,
that's just Walmart shit.
Yeah,
like I was desensitized to the crazy bullshit of Walmart.
No.
Like people were like, oh, this is so crazy. Like, this person wearing assless chaps, and I'd just be like, whatever.
What do you mean? It's just a regular Walmart cowboy. He comes in every Tuesday to buy potatoes.
And the saddest part is, you're not far off from the truth.
No way.
We had, like, just at my store alone, which was a Walmart in Northtown, which we've explained how Vegas
we've
works.
Explained how Vegas works.
Yeah.
It's a Walmart in Northtown, so I saw some crazy shit. Like,
Saw some shit
I got
you
some
wouldn't
stories.
believe.
I got some stories, but
Oh god.
There are pieces of the uptown up there that could be considered fucking asylums. God damn. Like not to shit on all Northtown people, but holy fuck. I'm sorry, people. You need
there are some people
fuck out of there.
But there are some people there who are so crazy they bring the average up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Most people in Northtown are totally fine, right?
Yeah.
Most people are totally normal, just like you, just like us. Though we're not probably the beacon of normal. But anyway, they're normal. They're normal people. But the people over there that are crazy are so crazy they bring the entire average of crazy up with them.
Yeah.
It's like if everyone
drag the scale up.
It's like if you get weighted on a bell curve, and like most of the class gets like C's and B's, but then all the nerds get like 110%. So your C turned into a B plus. You're like, but in a negative fashion, you're like, fuck, I don't want to be a B plus. I'd rather be back at a C.
Yes. These people are so much smarter than me. They brought my grade up. Fuck, that makes me look bad. in a set, if anyone
but with crazy.
Yeah.
It's like golf. You never want to be a high number.
No. You don't want to bring the average up.
Right.
Oh.
But anyway, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching / listening to this episode of the SplatCade podcast. Go watch your stuff. We'll have Far Cry and Doom and all the other stuff we referenced. That's ours to share, not the Brett Kreischer stuff. We'll share our stuff on our channels coming up soon. Just keep an eye out for that.
We only share our own content,
as we rightly should.
Yeah.
We will see all you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.